Hey, what's going on? My name's Wes. Watch that Fortress, and we're talking Deathwatch in today's episode. So let's go. Right, Deathwatch, the fancy pants space marines of the Ordo Xenos of the Inquisition. Now, there are actually an official chapter, I believe, since they're members of the Inquisition. I think they can have more than 1,000 members. I'm not too sure on that. Please let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. So Deathwatch, as some of you know, the new kill team's coming out. I did manage to pre-order it, and hopefully it gets here and it doesn't get delayed or back ordered like the Black Templars did when I tried to pre-order them. Anywho, I started collecting. Well, I got into the hobby in the beginning of last year, and so I didn't have a full like Deathwatch Army like some of you, so I didn't really get upset when GW just like said they're part of the Inquisition now. The more I learned about the Inquisition, the more I loved it. I have nearly 3,000 points of agents. Oh god. And I want to do something really, really dumb, and that's fill out every faction. So, but not like every faction. I don't really care too much about the arcoflagellants, and those type of units, the Repentia. Okay, Repentias aren't that bad. Don't really care for like the mortifiers and penitent engines, but the Paragon Warsuits and stuff for the sisters I really do want to get more into. But we're not talking sisters, we're talking Space Marines. Sorry, gotta focus. ADHD here. Actually, it's probably the bad part of why I own so much. Right. So, with Deathwatch, I have a bunch of Firstborn. Actually, those are Legionnaires. And in the back is Code Team Cassius. But the new Deathwatch Code Team was announced, and I'm looking forward to getting my hands on those. Because I have a plan. And that plan is to take the special units and characters from the other special Space Marines and turn them into Deathwatch units. Now, some of you might think that's a bit heretical, but also just think about it this way. Who's to say this chaplain didn't serve in the Deathwatch before eventually becoming a chaplain? Space Marines live a very long time, and if you played Space Marine 2, you recall Gadro saying something like, you bear the mark of the Inquisition. You served in the Deathwatch. Must have been a great honor. And why wouldn't, oh my god, what the hell are they called? Somebody who was once a Space Wolf who served in the Deathwatch wouldn't come back years later with a bunch of honors and continue to make their way up in the world, right? I'm saying at least one of the Sanguinary Guard has to bear the mark of the Inquisition, right? There has to be a head taker out there with the mark of the Inquisition, right? Same thing with Terminators. So, actually, speaking of Terminators, I have some old school Blood Angels Assault Terminators here, and I'm definitely going to get some of the new Wolfguard Terminators. I have to pick up a Space Wolf box. Definitely not picking up a Dark Angels box, or no, not Dark. Oh yeah, definitely not picking up a Dark Angels box when I just want Inner Circle companions from them. Because how cool would it be if like my Blade Garvettes were actually a head taker, an Inner Circle companion, and a Sanguinary Guard just without the jump pack, or leave the jump pack on. Who cares? Because I think that'd be really cool to have such a cool custom Deathwatch army. So my goal is to convert some Templars. I ordered the Execrator, the Ancient. Then I showed you my Wolf Priest, my Chaplain with Jump Pack. I need to get a Sanguinary Priest, Blood Angels Captain. I want to get the Space Wolves Combat Patrol because that's going to give me some Wolfguard Terminators. I don't care for the Wolfen. Actually, I'll take the Wolfen. The only thing I'm not getting for sure is a Blood Angels Combat Patrol because, well, it's 6 Sanguinary Guard and a Captain. And then a bunch of, actually I should get it because, well no, right, I'm not getting it because they are just upgrade sprues in that box. They're not like cool molded miniatures like these ones are. Yeah, I want to have like some Deathwing Knights, some Inner Circle Companions, some Wolfguard Terminators, some Sword Brethren, some Crusaders, some of the new, I know they're meant supposed to be taken in squads of 10, but I'm gonna make them as 2 5-mans, the Space Wolves guys. It just really sucks how GW did the Death Company. But that's neither here or there. I also recently pre-ordered the Iron Hands because that comes with regular Terminators, some Gravis Marines, some Heavy Intercessors. I don't actually know the names of Space Marine units, guys. I play Tau and Emperor's Children. I just have Agent's Army because I said I love the Inquisition. That Combat Patrol also comes with the Company Hero or Company Command Squad or Company Heroes. I forget which one it is. Once again, don't know Space Marines. I just know this looks cool and I want them in my Deathwatch, painted up like Deathwatch. So when my Templar's Combat Patrol comes in, and I did manage to get the 2 new characters, I just need a Marshal and a Castellan, and all of those guys will be done. As far as Space Wolves go, I have a Wolf Priest, and if I get the Combat Patrol, I'll have, I know they're supposed to be in squads of 10, but I'll have at least 5 Grey Hunters and 5 Blood Claws. Then my Wolfguard Terminator, some Wolfen, a Wolfguard Battle Leader. Then I just need some Head Takers. Hopefully they release new Blood Angels Librarian soon, because I just need to grab a Sanguinary Priest, a Captain, and then a unit of Blade Guard, that's Sanguinary Guard. I'm also thinking of getting a Sanguinor, because just like the Emperor's Champion, any Blood Angel can become the Sanguinor. It's like they just get possessed by the spirit of Sanguinius. So just having the Sanguinor also just as a nice like centerpiece model would be pretty cool. And hopefully the Dark Angels get a new Interrogator Chaplain, because that's a really cool model that is super old. But yeah, some Inner Circle Companions, some Deathwing Knights or Deathwing Terminators. I don't know how to build them. Probably Terminators, so that I can just mix and match them with the other Terminators to actually have, you know, that Deathwatch look of the Terminators, having a couple Dark Angels next to some Wolfguard, then just like some regular Primaris Terminators. Kind of even want to get a Raven Black Knights, like their version of beaters. But after seeing the new White Scars guy, I'm thinking all bikes are going to come hover bikes. At least I hope so, because they look kind of derpy. The fact that it is the 41st millennium and every other faction seems to have like flying tanks or floating tanks, and Space Marines have motorcycles still. Like, why are you treading on the ground? I mean, for orcs it makes sense, because a proper tank has wheels and goes da 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 da. Gotta be hard as nails, you know? That is not an orc accent. That was horrible. That's the plan. Get the new Deathwatch kill team. Probably give away the terrain and Necrons. Yeah, making poor financial decisions and impulsive ADHD decisions. That's how I ended up with these guys for my Tau. Pray to the Emperor that we get those things, and I'll hopefully be able to put them up on screen. And this Friday I'll be going over some feats from the Grim Hollow setting. Guys, if you like your grim dark Warhammer, check out Grim Hollow. It's cool. Even if you don't play D&D, just the lore and the setting are rich in flavor and worth reading about. Anyway, thank you once again. And I've been Wes. Where's the fun? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more Warhammer, D&D, and other tabletop games. See ya.